We're back. Okay, last week we did some chicken soup and it went over pretty good. People started emailing me and texting me saying what they wanted. So tonight we're doing two of my favorites, chicken piccata and chicken masala. Very, very easy dishes to do. I also said in my text that we're going to do some Mexican street corn. So all you need to do for Mexican street corn, we're going to get this going first because it takes some time, is, and I know it sounds funny, but trust me, it's excellent. You can do this in the oven and on the grill outside. Regular mayonnaise. What we're going to do is we're going to take the corn, we're going to spread the mayo, get a good spreading of the mayo. Then we take some Lowry salt, seasoning salt. You can use any type of seasoning salt you have. If you have garlic salt, paprika, and then a healthy amount. Once you get it on there, spread it out and pop it in the oven. 375 for about a half hour. And just to let you know, I did some earlier. Looks like it comes out off the grill. A lot of people use the Piccata Mexican cheese, which is a cheese made from cow's milk. Comes from Mexico. But I like just regular, either Parmesan or Romano. You take your fresh Romano. And you grate some over the top. Swirl it around. And voila, Mexican street corn. I'm telling you, if you just ate boiled corn all your life, you really should try this. As I said, you can do it in the oven, you can do it on the grill. Really nice, very, very flavorful. So we have some in the oven already, cooking away. I told you earlier we're going to start with some chicken breasts, so I asked you to get some chicken breasts. I already had these in the freezer, and I already filleted them and butterflied them. So basically what this is a full breast. It would look like that. Take your knife, run it through it. Each breast you get two pieces. It's nice and thin so it cooks really quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some butter, a couple of pads of butter. And this normally is a one-pan dish, but we're making two types of chicken tonight. We're doing chicken masala and chicken piccata, and we're going to do the piccata first. A little olive oil, a little butter, get the pan going. And this is a flour dredge. All this is some regular all-purpose flour, has a bunch of seasonings in it, paprika, garlic salt. So when I say dredge your chicken, that's all you have to do. Now, I've been catering for a long time. So when I do chicken masala or chicken ziti broccoli, I need to make a lot of it. So what I do is I take a pan, I dredge all my flour, I take a large pan, pour some oil in it, I put the chicken in, flip it over once so it's very well greased on both sides, throw it in the oven like that for about 20 minutes, and the chicken's done. But when I cook it to order, I really like fresh chicken fried in a skillet, in a cast iron skillet. So we're going to make the piccata first. And as I said in my text earlier, the first 5 ingredients and the first 5 steps are basically the same for both recipes. You know, some of my favorite memories was, this was my family's house years ago, but we've done a lot of work to it. But my mother was a stay-at-home mom. She didn't work, she didn't drive, and basically all she did was cook, and she was a fantastic cook. So some of my fondest memories were Sunday mornings when she had the old stereo with Jerry Vale, the Italian music going, and she would make her sauce, which we called gravy for my whole life, not sauce. And she would fry the meatballs in a cast iron skillet like this. I do it a little different these days because when I cater, I need to make a lot of them. So what I do is I take my meat of the beef, I add my ingredients, and I put it in a big pan like that. I fill up the pan with water, put it in the oven, and I bake the meatballs. They come out very, very moist. So these are really quick recipes. Back here, as you see, I have a pot of boiling water. What I did earlier is I cooked some angel hair pasta. Part of my catering, we used to call them pasta bars, cook to order pasta bars. So I'd go into a residence, I'd have a bunch of cooking surfaces, a bunch of pans, I'd have a whole gamut of different types of food. I'd have chicken, shrimp, scallops, squid, mussels, clams, all kinds of vegetables, peppers, onions, mushrooms, and I would make a dish, and I can make those dishes in under a minute. That's because I already had the chicken prepared, like I showed you earlier, talked about earlier. So the chicken's coming out really nice. And the reason I flour it, it gives a nice crust on the chicken. Also, later on, the flour that I use on the chicken will be like a thickening agent. So you don't have to use any type of roux or any type of cornstarch and water. The piccata recipe is very, very easy. As you can see, basically it's chicken, a little bit of garlic, butter, olive oil, capers, these are capers, lemon, and a little bit of chicken stock. So I'm going to cook this all in this one pan, and then we'll start on the Marsala. And where they're so thin, they cook very, very quick. Some people like to pound out the breast meat. I don't, because I think it tears the meat. So what I do is I just dredge it. And as you can see, I'm going to have about 10 pieces of chicken here. There'll be plenty left over, so I already have a list of people tomorrow who want some of this, so we'll be delivering in the morning again some nice dinners. Delivered all that soup last week, went over very big. As you can see, the type of faucet we use, you don't have to touch it. It does it automatically. This way, you don't have to put your hands on it. So these chicken here are done. Nice crust on them. We'll start the next batch. And as I said, normally this is a one skillet dish. Now if I was making just the piccata or just the Marsala, everything would be cooked right in this one pan. Because all these drippings on the bottom, that's where all the flavor is. So that's done. Add a couple more tabs of butter in there. And just a little bit more olive oil. I'm going to start getting the pan ready for the piccata. In this pan, a little butter, a little olive oil, some fresh lemon. I like to put just a little bit of garlic in my piccata. It's not traditional in the traditional piccata, but I like it. It gives it a nice flavor. Once the pan comes up to temperature, you add your chicken in the pan. Now, what we'll do now here is we'll get a little bit of angel here going, because like I said, once this starts going, this is a quick dish. What are we going now? So about 6 minutes so far. I've already got the Mexican street corn in the oven. I've also already fried off some chicken, getting the rest ready here. It's funny because, as I told you before, the reason I did this is because a lot of people ask me about making some recipes, or did I ever make a cookbook? I know this is not for a lot of people. I know there's a lot of really good cooks out there. But for those people who don't normally cook, this is a fast, easy dish. So you have your lemon, squeeze it in my hand so I can get the seeds. Again, I have gloves on, so make sure you have gloves. Get rid of your seeds. Nice lemon. I'm going to use just a little bit of white wine. A little bit of chicken stock. Just when it's almost ready, a pat of butter. Slice up a few lemons. And I have a little bit of green onion here. A little salt and pepper. Come over the top here. A little bit of pepper. See the way it's starting to thicken up? That's based on the flour on the chicken. So the pasta's all ready. Doesn't take long. Takes less than a couple of minutes just to get the pasta nice and hot. Voila, chicken piccata. Very easy, very quick. The next dish we're going to make now is a chicken masala. Let's turn the heat down a little because that pan's nice and hot. Chicken's all ready to go. Make this one a little bit more crispier. Chicken's ready. In the pot, we're going to add some butter. Some oil. Get that nice and hot. Now for the masala, sorry, that's my dog. Red onion. Red onion goes in the pan first because it takes too longer to cook. Okay. A few red onion. And we'll do a little bit more. We've got a lot of chicken there. Start to saute the onion. And as I said on my list of ingredients, just regular ham. This is regular boiled ham. Right in the pan. And these are baby portobellos that I already pre-sliced. A little bit of garlic. So we have our garlic, oil, butter, ham, mushrooms, onions. Start to cook that down. We'll give that a minute or two. Get some more pasta going. You can smell those onions. See how nice and crisp the chicken is? That's based on the cast iron pan. There's nothing like it. Add your chicken. Let that cook down. Bring this one over here. So as that's cooking down, I add the wine at the last minute. The wine is going to cook down. You want to cook all the alcohol down. So this is a Pastine Marsala wine. It's a sweet wine. Put half a cup in there. And I can't believe I forgot the capers for the chicken piccata. I don't like cooking the capers because they get too mushy. That's that. That's one. Oh yeah, it's coming out nice. Starting to get a nice sauce in there. Nice thick sauce. Now, it's not traditional to put heavy cream in a Marsala, but I do. I put a little in there. It balances off with the Marsala wine. So I'm just going to add just a tiny bit of cream. No calories in this dish whatsoever. I'm going to add the rest of my green onion. Oh, nice. Wish you could smell the Masala wine. It's really nice. See the thickening of the gravy? Nice thick sauce. Salt and pepper. Dish here. Strain off my pasta. Can also do some nice garlic toast or garlic bread with this. What I do is I like to get the chicken out first, lay the chicken on the plate. Then add all that nice sauce. Gets into the pasta. So, it is 7 past 6. No, 11 past 6. It took us less than 15 minutes to make two wonderful dishes. Chicken piccata, chicken masala. And I wish you can smell through the camera because this smells fantastic. Anybody wants to see anything else next week, just let me know. You can do, if we want to do some beef dishes, tenderloins, or we want to do make a spaghetti sauce, traditional. We want to do some eggplant parm, some lasagna. Whatever you want, I'll make. Again, I cook every night. Every single night I come home from work, there's a full meal on the table. Last night was roast beef. The night before was, I can't remember what the night before was, but every night we cook a dinner. And I think it looks pretty good. So, till next week, thank you, and I'll see you. Have a good day. Bye.